Hey, Rolly. Can you say hi, homesteaders? Hi, buddy. See, I'm a talkative guy. Yeah, I'm the goodest guy. I can't come any closer, buddy. There's a fence in the way. I'm the goodest. So this is our boar, Rollin. And I wanted to talk a little bit about our pig breeding program and the timing surrounding that, because that's his whole reason for being here. So this is Rollin. He is 3.5 now. And he came from a bit of a sad scenario, which was great timing for us. We were taking some pigs down to the abattoir and decided to keep one as a sow because she was really nice. And happened to find that very day a farm with a boar for only $75. Rolly was living in a horse stall. He'd never been out with his brothers. They hadn't neutered them. They hadn't clipped their tusks. Bit of a sad scene. But hey, $75 is $75. And he didn't even come with worms or anything wrong. That was definitely a chance we took. It could have ended poorly. But we got a nice gentleman. They told us his breeding is landrace. But he's got a really dishy face. And you can see he is long. But he's not as long and straight as our landrace sow. Plus he has some spots. I don't know if the landrace is allowed to have some spots. So we're not sure if that's pure. But for our purposes, with just a small breeding program, it doesn't really matter. Landrace is a long bacon type pig because they are so long torsoed compared to some of the rounder but shorter bodied pigs like a Berkshire. And a lot of good mixes are landrace, or in our case landrace and Berkshire, Tamworth, and Old Black are in our mix. And that produces nice piglets. We haven't noticed a difference in the ones that seem more landracey versus the one that seem more Berkshire-y. We're just happy to have a nice crew of pigs. So, this is where Rolly lives. Well, no, it's not usually where he lives. He moves around sometimes. This year, this is his summer pasture. He's got some pasture. He's got access to a stall in the barn from over there. And he's all by himself for a large portion of the year. There is a skid fence behind him you can kind of see, and he can talk to the girls through there. And they're just on the other side of a skid kind of wall in the barn. So it's not like he's alone. So he'll be introduced to the sows. The fence is low here. I'm going to go fix that. He'll be introduced to the sows typically late November. Pig gestation is 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. But we like to have a little bit of a buffer on timing in case they're not caught in their first cycle. We've had pigs in January and February, and we've had a lot of losses because they get cold. The neighbor's dog is shouting at me. Sorry, dogs. So we aim for our litters to happen ideally. Good boy. Ideally in March when the weather is not as chilly-willy. So we try to time it working back from there. We have 3 sows. One is Berkshire Tamworth, one is Old Black Berkshire, and one is landrace. And this year he'll be in with all 3 of them at the same time. If we wanted to be more exact, we would ideally introduce them about 2 weeks apart and stagger our farrowing dates. But we have the space and we don't have a lot of pigs. I like it when we go for walks. Rolly, yeah. And he likes the company. So that's sort of the plan. They all live in one big horse stall together from November December. Depending on the action we see, he may stay for part of January, and then we usually put him back in his own stall again. Sometime in January, definitely by February, for the risk that if the sows are pregnant and he's a little bored of not getting any action, he can bunt their side and cause them to abort. So when she is definitely pregnant, we want to remove him from the scenario. You're a good boy. And that's his life. We may rent him out to a friend this summer, and that'll give him something to do with the rest of his time. But he doesn't have a bad life here. It's just a tad bit lonely. But such is bachelor life, huh, Rose? We're getting into the muddy zone here. He made himself some swimming pools this summer. So that's about it from Rolly's perspective on farrowing. He's got a piece of fluff on his side there. He's very social. He likes it when people visit. If we have guests, he's honestly the pig we go in to visit. Oh, thanks for peeing. Let's go look at your run while you pee. Because he'll lay down on his side if you offer him a belly rub. And he's super duper gentle. You can, like, once he's laying down for pets, you can put your fingers in his mouth. Like, he doesn't care at all. He just wants the attention. So we think we got lucky. He does his job as a stud. He's a nice pig to handle. I appreciate it when he talks to me and he's happy to see me at the fence. Yeah. And he's a handsome dude. Plus he's still got his tusks to make him look like he's smiling at you. Rolly! Rolly! Come here and say goodbye. If you have any questions about boars or about Rolly, show them your big smile. Yeah, there's the big smile. Oh, good boy. Shoot them in the comments. And we'll try to help you out.